Brian back here with another Kaspa update. All right, if you watched yesterday's video, you know that on the hourly there, we were calling for an ABC to come in here. Okay, let's zoom back in here. And if you put the chart on there, you know, we were zoomed in right here on the hourly. Okay, we put a chart on here, right from here down, and we said if it did not break that 702, okay, now if you followed along with this, right from this tip right there, okay, we had this come down, this bounce back up. If it didn't break that 702, that it was coming down to this 0.039. All right, the one for one measurement brings it right down. There you go. There's your target. We zoom in here. All right, you can see the bottom of that target, the top to the bottom, it nailed it right on the dot. Okay, we put the yellow line at 0.03995, but it came down. You can see the target here, 0.03992. We missed it by I don't know what that is, 2/100ths of a penny or something. I don't know. It was so close. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty close for sure. So that ABC is done. All right, and we'll cover the rest of this here, but you can see that ABC went from right here, A, B, C, right down here. Okay, so that's finished. You can see the bounce we're getting afterwards. Now there's a article over here I'm just going to go over real quick. It's from cryptomode.com. Leverage the bullish Kaspa crypto price change. It says here, amidst the latest news from the crypto market, the spotlight has turned to Kaspa price prediction. Now it's certain August 2023 emerges as an enticing time for investors aiming to fortify their portfolios or unearth golden opportunities for substantial gains. Amidst the initial market fluctuations, certain tokens stand out with luminous promise. Kaspa and XRP take the lead as potential gems for investors seeking bountiful returns. Now, I don't know what this is. This is probably a pump. They're trying to pump this new coin, so don't even look at this, please. It's more likely junk. For those who crave the promise of extraordinary returns, these three cryptos beckon with compelling intrigue. Now, they put Kaspa and XRP in there because what are people Googling right now? You know, Kaspa is the one with the biggest gains right now, and XRP has a massive following, so they know they're going to pull in two big crypto markets right there with a Google search of XRP or Kaspa. So anyway, it says amidst the potential August investments, Kaspa emerges as an enticing and captivating choice. This layer one solution, praised for its decentralized, open source, and scalable nature, brings a fresh allure to the table. Its uniqueness lies in the Ghost Egg protocol, technological marvel that enables the accommodation of parallel blocks, fueling elevated block rates and rapid confirmation times. That's it. This thing blows Bitcoin away with that. You know, I've said it before, if I send Bitcoin, and I send it at least once or twice a month, you know, I wait 15 minutes before I even check if it's confirmed. It takes a while, and this thing does 10 a second. So in the midst of a fiercely competitive crypto landscape, Kaspa stands as a beacon of innovation, carving out its niche with remarkable promise. While historical performance must not solely steer investment paths, the resounding success of Kaspa in 23 paints a compelling narrative. The coin surged to an all-time high in its ability to process 10 transactions a second. There it is. Underscore a trajectory worth embracing. For those embarking on this journey of investment, Kaspa's rising price could potentially illuminate the path to remarkable gains. We've talked about that before. I mean, we go over to coin market cap. What is 24,000%? Oh, that's XRP. I'm sorry. Let me go back over Kaspa. All right. Oh, jeez. Had a fly flying around the microphone there. You probably heard him. We go over here to look at this. 24,000, up 24,000%. All-time low a year ago. 24,000, that's a 241x over a year. So for every 1,000 you had in it, you got $240,000 in returns back. That's pretty impressive. You know, and people out there call it FUD. I say I talk about this thing doing another 25x, especially in a bull run of 25x. Absolutely attainable for sure, no question about it. This thing is at 4 cents right now, and I've showed it before. If we go over to ADA, I just want to show you something here. All right, Cardano. Let's go to the all-time chart here. Here we go. All right, this is straight from TradingView. And Cardano had an all-time low of 0.017 6 years ago. All right, so the first bull run, this thing hit $1, 99.7, 0.997 it went up to in the first bull run. Right, this thing can be tricky once in a while. There it is, 0.997, okay? If we go through here, through the bear market, during COVID, it was down to 3 cents right there. 0.03, I got in here at 4 cents with Cardano. All right, 3 cents, 2 cents. All right, now look at the all-time high. Right, $3.10 up here. It says 295 there, but the all-time high is right there, $3.10. This thing has a circulating supply double of what Kaspa is. Well, 36. We have 20 billion right now. 36 Cardano. All right, so absolutely possible. I think $1 is a piece of cake in a bull run. All right, you go back to XRP. This one here, and I'm just comparing these because these things have huge market caps now, and the potential on these, for XRP to do just a 10x from here to get to $5, you're going to have to 10x that market cap of $27 billion to $270 billion. It's going to have to be up with Ethereum to get to $5. So, but anyway, XRP had an all-time low of 0.002 cents. Okay, it's had an all-time high of $3.84. Has a circulating supply of 52 billion coins. All right, so don't tell me that a coin can't. This thing is up 18,000%. All right, since it has launched 9 years ago. All right, so Kaspa is way ahead of both of them as far as growth within a year and everything else. So absolutely, $1 is absolutely not fun. You can say what you want. If you think it is, then I'm sorry. You're going to have to go through a bull run to see it happen. You really are. These things have a way of just the last bull run. Not one coin in the top 100 was under $1 billion market cap. The top 100 were all $1 billion or more in market cap. Every single one of them, all 100. All right. So anyway, if we go over the crypto bubbles here, you can see that's for the week. For the day, Bitcoin is just not finding a bottom here. This thing, it's bouncing around a little bit, but we go over here real quick. First, Bitcoin dominance, because I believe, possibly this thing, it's on the hourly. Let's go out here to the 4 hour. All right. Oh, I was thinking, geez, there's no resistance line there. That's just that C leg. This thing could have bottomed for now. Okay. This C might be coming a little short. All right. We put a measurement on here. Okay. Let's see how short we would have came up here. And this thing came up to 618. Let me move this out of the way so I can see here. Right to the top of that. Still showing that it has some room down. But the RSIs, all right, well, the 4's getting to the top. The 8's near the top. The 12 is just starting up. And the daily's just starting up. And the weekly's close to just starting up. Where's the monthly at? The monthly's at the top. All right, so it could go for a little bit of a bounce up here. If we put it on this daily, it could come back up and just retest. What can end up happening a lot of times does happen with coins. This thing could either roll over and go down and touch the bottom of this C now and get this C leg out of the way at 48.6. You know, it's low. It came down to what? 48.8. Boy, we just missed that too. It's not that much of a difference here, but how much percentage-wise is that? You know, it's only, what, 0.5%. So it's possible that it finished right there, and this thing could go on a little bit of a run. Bitcoin dominance, yeah, it could just come right back up here and get rejected and then roll over even further. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it. Bitcoin's down another $260 today. All right, let's take a look at this. This is on the daily chart here. All right, you can see right here the last few days, each one of these candles represents one day. 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, just let's pull this yellow line down right to here, bottom of that wick, and lock that. Okay, the daily RSI, it's bullish. Look how oversold. Holy cow, just no volume coming in. 12-hour, way oversold. Still at an 18 down here. You know, so if this thing does, wow. Look at this. The 8-hour is still at a 22. It's to the top of the stochastic, but it's still way oversold down here. The 4-hour, this is just crazy. I've never seen weakness like that in the RSI for Bitcoin. It's just crazy. You know, if we end up taking out this low right here, okay, if we take that low out, we got problems, all right, with Bitcoin. That's for sure. That would set, you know, right now we have, you know, if we open this chart up, all right, you can see right through here. Let me get my stepper here. Where's that? I apologize, guys. I'll just use, oh, yeah, still haven't found it. I'll just use my pen here. All right, first off, we had a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and so far we have that higher low. We do not want to take this low out over here. All right, that's going to make a problem. All right, so keep an eye on that. That price is, what is that, 24,000, call it 24,800. All right, so if we lose, that's another $1,000 from here. If we take that low out, that's going to create a lower low, which is not good. Okay, so we got to keep an eye on that, obviously. The Dow Jones is down a couple $100. Pretty important level here. You know, it's holding it, this yellow line, but just barely. I mean, it minus $199. If we put it on the daily here, look at this. I mean, it's just barely holding it. We don't want to lose that level. Okay, that's the breakout, the retest. This is where the thing should bounce. All right, the RSI, you got the weekly coming down, got the daily reset. This is where we need the Dow Jones to kick it into gear here. That'll help Bitcoin a lot. Got the 12 at the bottom, the 4 at the bottom. It's lining up. All right, we just need it to go. The DXY, that dollar, this thing has gotten a little bounce. Look at that on the look how these trend lines, how they work. Look at that break out of the trend line, the retest. All right, now the daily, that Dixie is pretty high. It did break our resistance here. Let's open this up and take a look. All right, you can see our resistance line here. It broke out of it, and so far that thing is showing some strength here. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Next area to watch if it keeps going is right here. You know, that's the previous high over here. So as long as it doesn't take out you know, this over here, we're still in decent shape with that DXY, but could end up getting a bounce out of it. We got the daily at the top, but I believe the weekly still coming up, and the monthly is right at the bottom. You know, got the 12 just starting up, so looks like this thing could have a run going here. At the XY gold, let's take a look at it real quick here. We didn't look at these charts yesterday. Looks like it's just doing a back test of that level it just broke, and then that thing should continue down. The daily's reset on it. The weekly just about reset, and the monthly is rolling over. Alright, so I'm still expecting that pull down here with gold. What's the 12-hour look like? The 12 is getting up there. That's why I said I think this is just a retest. This could probably be pulled down right to the rejection area there. Right about there. You can see it came down through, back tested it. It should continue rolling over. Alright, so we go down through PayPal, that thing's bouncing. Okay, the total market cap's down 14 billion. We haven't looked at this for a while. Let's just take a look at it on the weekly. Yeah, it lost that very, very crucial trend line coming up through here. You can see how it lost it there. Now, I measured this out the other day. We were doing some measurements there. If you remember, I put this target down here for this thing. If this ends up being a big ABC, or the targeted move, I'm sorry, would be down here. The width of the wedge would bring it down there to 731 billion. So we'll see what happens with that. The total too with Bitcoin, there we go. That's 702. Let's get a look here. Let's put this. So this market could be. You can see almost seen inverse head and shoulders here too. A head, a shoulder, and a shoulder. Let's take a measurement here. If this ends up being an ABC in here, there's no 702 in there, but we'll just have to keep an eye on this thing. We don't want to make it a lower low, so we need to hold that 494 billion. Things are looking a little rough out there in crypto land right now. We need the big markets to make a run here, that Dow Jones and everything. So let's take a look at Kaspa and finish this video up, guys. All right, on the daily. Let's get that ABC off there. We finished that up. All right, I have an alarm up here set for price. Let me move that out of there. We have pulled back 2.5% today. Yesterday's video, I talked about a possible double bottom scenario coming in here. Okay, let's see if that's playing out at all. The daily RSI. Whoops, sorry about that. I always forget to right click that. Get that off there. That daily RSI is starting to roll over a little bit. The 12-hour is coming over. The 8-hour is pulling down. And the 4 is also coming down. All right, so watch for that double bottom here. Okay, guys, don't be shocked if this thing ends up pulling down to 0.036 right down here, and we get that double bottom coming in. All right, the reason I say that, look at that 8-hour way at the top. 12-hour rolling over, bearish right at the top, and that daily looks like it wants to reset. Okay, something similar to over here. See how it only came up to this level, rolled over. That gave the 12-hour, the 8-hour, and everything else time to reset. You can see it happen right there, and then this push ended up happening right after that, but that's similar to what happened here. So we could have a little pullback here the next day or two. So if we end up breaking this level at 0.0399, that's a level to watch. That's where that ABC finished up. If we end up coming back down and going through that, then watch for the 0.0364. If we break that level, boy, might do it while I'm finishing this video up. Look at that, how that just pushed down there right as I talked about it. We're right on the verge of it, so do not be shocked, okay? No big deal. It's a double bottom, and that would actually be super bullish, so no big deal. That's a buying opportunity in my eyes, too. Not financial advice at all. Just throwing it out there. Might be a really good thing if you're looking to get a buy-in here. So, all right, guys, thank you so very much. Have a great day, and I will talk to you very, very soon.